Welcome back to Pokemon Emerald, and welcome back to the fabulous... I said fabulous again, fuck me. I guess I didn't do it last episode, but... It's like, how many fucking... God, I seriously say it like every time I start a new episode. I was specifically thinking in my head, before I started this episode, don't say fabulous Route 113. Do not say fabulous. Say amazing, say fantastic, say whatever you want, but do not say fabulous. And I ended up saying fabulous anyway. I guess we have... Whoa, this could be a... this looks like it could be a triple battle right here, but no. That's not a thing until Gen 5. Were you maybe in the middle of gathering volcanic ashes? It's not really my thing. Thanks for finding me, but we still have to battle. It's not really my thing collecting volcanic ashes. You know, it's... I mean, I'm sure there's a market for volcanic ashes, to be sure, but I mean, if that's your hobby too, that's fine. It's just doesn't really appeal much to me. Oh, ball. Don't want to use Sparkykin's ball toy. That would be a big mistake. Because you know what? It wouldn't do anything. Because ball toy is ground. We've already seen ball toy in the battle tent, so. In between episodes I put Cheerio in the front of the party, so if you're confused about that, don't be. It's just because he was level 29, I wanted him to kind of be closer to Darknut and Sanders a little bit. It's not it's not a huge gap between them, it's only like 3 levels from Cheerio to Sanders, but still. You know, if possible, I want to have as little of a gap as possible. That's how I play Pokemon. I always put the lowest level Pokemon in the front of the party. Even if it's disadvantageous to me. It's a big word, I know it's a big, it's like, what, 5 syllables? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, it's 5 syllables. Disadvantageous, is that a word? Probably. It doesn't matter. We're not Googling any more shit, alright? But, even if it's, you know, behooves me to put a specific Pokemon in front of the party, like if I was in a fire-type gym, and it would be best to like put a water-type Pokemon in the front of the party? No! I mean, unless the water-type Pokemon is the lowest level member of my team, then it's gonna, you know, it's not gonna be in the front. Because that's designated to a Pokemaniac Wyatt. I don't know what kind of Pokemon he's meant to be. It kind of looks like... Well, that's not going to do much, is it? Oh, wow. I guess if you get a crit and you're 12 levels higher, then yeah, it does a lot. Let's switch to Sanders, I guess, just so we can get that delicious 4 times super effective against Aeron. I think he's supposed to be wearing like a Charizard legs, which that's kind of what it looks like, but at the same time, he looks a lot like Scrafty from Gen 5, the fighting dark type Pokemon. Doesn't he? With like the baggy just a little bit. Maybe it's just because he has like orange legs, and that's... I don't know, man. Scrafty wasn't even a thing yet. It wasn't even yet a twinkle in Game Freak's eye. Oh, a nugget. Yes. I love that. Make me nice and rich, nugget. Yes. Okay, so the grass, as you can see, will stay unvulcanized. Can you guess why it's so cool around here? Until you leave the route. So, you know, go crazy. Sometimes I would like to go and like cover every spot of grass I can and like get every grass green. It's just so satisfying. I don't know. Here we have Trapinch. I don't think we've seen him yet. It's a ground type Pokemon, and I really really, I can't emphasize this enough, I really, really, really wanted to have a Trapinch on my team for this playthrough. However, I decided against it because I kind of wanted to use Pokemon that I haven't really used before, just so I can get like a little bit of variety, and so it's like more interesting for me as well. But I've already used Flygon in one of my playthroughs, so I decided against it for this one. I think I accidentally said Flygon instead of Trapinch just then. Flygon is the final evolution of Trapinch, so Trapinch evolves into Vibrava, which is ground dragon type, and then it evolves into Flygon, which is ground dragon. It's a super good Pokemon, a little bit underrated. It sadly did not get a Mega Form, which I feel like it really should have in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but it did not. It's forever been like the ignored little brother of Salamence, and I guess Garchomp too is ground dragon. It's like Garchomp, but a little bit more underwhelming. I like Flygon though. I used him once playing Emerald and it was amazing. I love him so much, especially if you put Earthquake on him and Dragon Claw. Unstoppable. Flygon, however, does have a double weakness to ice, which is kind of a big problem with dragon types. I don't know why they didn't challenge me when I was 2 steps away from them. Both of us, we could like dashes. We battle Pokemon too. It's a big gripe I have with dragon types up until Gen 5, for the most part at least. Most dragon types, with the exception of I think only one, which is if I'm not mistaken, I think it's only one dragon type Pokemon that is not doubly weak to ice, which is Kingdra in Gen 2. But every other Pokemon, every other dragon type Pokemon, I mean, has a double weakness to ice. So in Gen 1 there was Dragonite, that was the only dragon Pokemon. And it was Dragon Flying, so it had a double weakness to ice. And well, Gen 2 the only dragon was Kingdra, so disregard it, but you know. In Gen 3 there are a significantly larger number of dragons than in past generations. We lost. So there's Flygon, which is, you know, ground dragon, so has a double weakness. There's also Salamence, which is dragon flying, again, so has a double weakness. And from out of the ashes I leap, hiya! I challenge thee. And there is Altaria, another dragon flying type. I don't know what the thing is with dragon flying types. They just love having, well, I guess dragons, you know, inherently are like associated with flight, but I mean, if you don't count the pre-evolutions, so if you don't count like Dratini, which is just pure dragon and stuff like that. Okay, charge. Let's get rid of something for charge. Let's get rid of quick attack. I don't want to get rid of attract because, you know, that's one of the main things. I feel bad getting rid of quick attack because it's like our main way of dispatching Numel, but it's okay. We'll be alright without quick attack. I mean, Plusle doesn't really have great physical attack anyway. But I digress. There's Salamence, Dragon Flying, Altaria, Dragon Flying. There's also Rayquaza, which is like a legendary Pokemon in this game, which, you know, we'll encounter later, so don't worry about it. But he's also Dragon Flying. And then, you know, you have Garchomp in Gen 4. It continues even on to Gen 4 with Garchomp. Dragon Ground again, double weakness to ice. So dragon types really need to fucking watch out for ice moves. Witness the ancient ninja technique of Pokenav registration. I guess it really ended with Dialga and Palkia. Because, you know, well, Dialga's water dragon, which is the same as Kingdra, but Dialga's Dragon Steel, so he finally ended the the drought of dragon Pokemon that aren't doubly weak to ice and 2 aren't dragging water. Okay, in the next episode of Pokemon Emerald, we are going to talk to the people in this house, see what they have to say. Should be interesting. I'll see you then.